Joining me now, he is a two-time Intercontinental Champion, two-time NXT Champion, and NXT Tag Team Champion, Woodstock's own WWE superstar, Bron Breakker. You know, WWE taking over in a few weeks here in Atlanta. You're a Georgia guy through and through, Etowah, Kennesaw State. For you just coming, not just this event, but just coming back to Atlanta now as a WWE superstar, what is that like?
It's not much different. I just, I do the same stuff, go home, visit my family, go to the same grocery stores. It's a lot of the same. It's not much different.
But is there more of a star factor for you? I mean, I guess you always kind of grew up in the lights because of your family, but is there more of a recognition, or some places maybe you could just kind of go in the past where now you got to kind of watch over your shoulder and be like, oh, these people might actually kind of know me or approach me?
I'm not super worried about it. I just, normally people want to say hi, I'll say hi or do whatever, just keep it moving. I don't make it a big deal, or anything like that. I just keep it moving.
What kind of energy does Atlanta bring when you guys bring shows to Atlanta? And you've been to plenty of them before you even got to WWE in the city, but what sets Atlanta apart for these shows?
Well, to be honest, I haven't worked one yet, so it's hard to say. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm not working Saturday Night Main Event that's in Atlanta either. So one day I'll have an answer for you on that. But
yeah. Do you know? Can you just kind of maybe even the ones you've been to, maybe in the past as a kid or anything? Is there anything that sets it apart?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the fan base is definitely very lively and very passionate fans. It's just it's particularly wrestling too. It's just city to city, and I think at times every crowd is different. And one of these days I'll get to experience my hometown's, energy and love. But I don't know. We'll see.
I got you. You're obviously in the thick of it right now on Raw. I mean, you're involved with guys like Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Can you kind of just give me a quick rundown on just how things are going for you, how you feel like things are sort of evolving for you on Raw right now?
Yeah, I think they're going great. We're moving right along. I think that we're very much in the beginning stages of sort of who we are and what our purpose is. Seth has sort of explained our mission statement as to what, we are doing as a whole, but individually, we're saving that for the right time. And that's going to, embark on new storylines with particular people or specific people, sort of spice up what we're doing, sort of, hopefully bring intrigue and interest and some of the stuff that we're creating together. So very, very much in the beginning. There's a lot of unraveling to come.
Yeah, your journey, obviously, I was there for a little bit of it at NXT, but just from that moment, being NXT champion, Intercontinental Championship, where you're at now, when you got into the business, I know you obviously pursued the NFL after college, but when you got into the business, what were your expectations, and has it lived up to them?
I'm not done yet, so it's hard to, it's hard for me to be satisfied with really anything. It's just kind of how I'm wired. So, I mean, I have a lot of goals and a lot of expectations for myself, a lot of things I want to accomplish. And, I'm still very, very new to the road. So I've still got, time on my side. I just have to really, make the most of it, try to learn as much as we can, with the amount of shows that we're doing, since the schedule's kind of backed off a little bit with live events. So I just have to be really critical with my learning process, and it sort of has to be sped up. So, but it's all good, all things that are possible. So.
And then just for you, I guess going back to some of the hometown stuff, how much pride do you have? I know you want to perform here, and you said you haven't had the chance to yet, but how much pride do you carry in just being from this area, from the Atlanta area, being from Woodstock, and being able to represent the state of Georgia like your family did years ago?
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I'm very, proud of where I'm from. I love the Woodstock, Ackworth area. I love going back there. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's very different from Florida. It's just a wonderful place, surrounded by wonderful people. Just a different world up there, and it's so nice when I do get the time to go back. It's just, I'm people I've known for 20 years, if not longer than that, and just old friends, and just still doing the same funny, stuff we used to do when we were kids. It's just a good time.
I love it. And obviously, there's tons of fans of Bron Breakker in this area that would probably love to see you here. Maybe we get a surprise here soon and find out that you will be here on July 12th. But obviously, another legend from the state of Georgia, Goldberg, will be facing off against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. What do you want fans to know about the events that are coming into town, especially that match, and what that will be like?
I'm pretty sure Goldberg said this is his... I don't know if this is his last match or not. I'm not sure. But it's one of them. So, he's at the end, towards the end of his run. If I were a fan in Atlanta and grew up watching Goldberg, or grew up, watching him play football or whatever it is, this is a chance for you to see him sort of one last time, sort of, go out the way that he wants to do that. I'm thrilled for him. I'm happy that he gets to write his own, finish his story there, the way that he wants to do it, because he put a lot of years in on the road, and, especially back in the days when they were running a lot heavier than we are now. And there's a lot of respect that goes with that. And Goldberg's, whether people admit it or not, he's done a lot of great things for this industry and drew a lot of money, and I just hope he gets the closure that he's seeking. So, and
then before I let you go, do you got anything you want to say to the Etowah High community, anybody at Kennesaw State, just the people that are watching you? They're like, man, I used to know that guy on the football fields or in the hallways.
And owls up, baby. Owls up.
All right, man. I appreciate it, Bron. Good seeing you, brother.
You too, man.